In this chapter, we'll discuss the basics of editing in stereoscopic 3D. Studio provides the ability to easily create 3D output. You can use 3D material from your camera or use your 2D media along with 3D montage and effects so that they'll look cool in 3D. Your stereoscopic 3D media, as well as all the provided 3D content such as titles, effects, montages, and transitions, will display a 3D icon at the top of the clip. To show only 3D media and content, activate the 3D filter at the top of the library view. This filters out any media on the current tab that has not been detected as 3D. If you have 3D media that is not automatically detected as 3D, double-click to open the content in the media editor, and then go to the adjustment category. Here, you can manually set the properties of the clip by adjusting the stereoscopic 3D settings. Keep in mind, if your media is 2D, this setting will not convert it to 3D since there is no 3D left and right eye information present in the 2D media. Your timeline settings will automatically be set to 3D if your first clip added to the timeline is 3D media. You can change the setting of your timeline at any time between 2D, 3D by using the Timeline Settings button on the toolbar. You can even combine 2D and 3D on a 3D timeline. If you have left and right eye media as separate files instead of as a single file, you can convert them into a single 3D file. Add the left and right eye, one stacked above the other, onto the timeline. Then double-click on each of the clips. And from the stereoscopic category, add the S3D eye selector to right on the right eye and the S3D eye selector to left on the left eye. To convert this into a single 3D file, go to the exporter, choose File, and then choose the type of S3D file you want to work with. In this tutorial, we are choosing a high-quality AVC HD type and using the AVC HD preset. And we now choose the S3D setting. Today, select Side by Side 50%. You can set the viewing options for your 3D timeline by clicking on the Glasses button under the timeline preview. You can choose from a variety of options. Your choice will depend on the type of hardware and accessories you have. Adjusting the depth of your clips is important to get the impact you want from your 3D footage. But when you're editing, it's also important to ease from one depth to another so the viewer of your movie doesn't feel uncomfortable when they see large depth changes. Studio allows you to change the depth for a whole clip or use keyframes to ease into a clip. Double-click on the clip on your timeline to go to the Effects Editor. Open the Stereoscopic category. Here you will find the S3D Depth Control effect. If your timeline is set to Stereoscopic 3D, the Export panel in Studio will provide all the settings you need for exporting a stereoscopic movie to a file, disk, or cloud location such as YouTube. Set your movie to 3D in the timeline settings, and then open the exporter. In the export settings, you will see a new item called S3D. The S3D setting will give you the available options depending on the type setting. For more in-depth information about editing, viewing, and exporting stereoscopic movies, you can purchase complete training for Studio on the Pinnacle website. Hello, I'm Paul Holtz from Class on Demand. This introductory chapter gave you a quick look at the creative power and flexibility of Pinnacle Studio 16. If you'd like to learn more about creating your movies with award-winning Pinnacle technology trusted by millions of users worldwide, then order your copy of Class on Demand's complete training for Pinnacle Studio 16 on the Pinnacle website. On behalf of Pinnacle and Class on Demand, thanks for watching.